at maraming mga dash. Instead, they go EDIF para sa para sa NXP EVOS. Although they missed out on that opportunity na kumuha ng Phobius. It is very good dun sa composition na yan.
So, Edith here going to the XP lane. Si Oreshi ang nilalaro. We'll see 30 seconds in. Ruby on Chakno, the catch. And ito na, bottom lane. Ito na, Wolf, pinapahirapan ni Rendio si Oreshi. Clear win for the Glue.
100%. Glue yata yung pinakamalakas na lane bully ngayon. I honestly felt na next play EVOS could have picked up the Phobius instead. Kasi, di ba nung nauso yung Ruby at yung Eve, ang auto-ban nun kapag gusto mong gamitin yun is the Phobius. Why? Because Phobius can cancel yung ultimate ng Eve gamit yung kanyang Astaros Eye. Second, puro dash kasi yung Ruby. Lahat ng, every time magsiskill si Ruby, meron siyang dash, which means that's automatic na maganda yung Phobius. At also, kaya niya mag-frontline against Omega. Not even considering na meron pang ibang mga heroes na pwedeng ma-burst down nga naman itong Phobius. But instead, they went in for the EDIF. I wonder if this will be enough. Kasi nakikita nga natin na nahihirapan na siya agad against Renzio.
Ang hirap. I was thinking okay lang na maging dead lane itong EDIF. Pero kung ganyan kapanalo, kung ganyan kalamang si Renzio, it's gonna be harder for the Cecilion and the Claude to farm up on Haze and on Donut. Tignan natin top lane mo, masasandwich yata si Donut. Hindi maganda. It shoot off-cam first blood. Outplayed gets the kill.
One thing that we have not talked about yet is okay na yung Popol and Koopa na last pick ng Omega is really good against the Claude. Kasi although obviously yung Blazing Duet affects both the Popol and the Koopa, but in the laning stage, ang hirap niyan para kay Donut. Naka-weapon master to na at pag once na maklear niya agad yung lane at muna siya mag-level 4, automatically masastan niya agad and mahirap talaga nakakaharapin to.
Not to mention, Wolf, 2 minutes pa lang, nasa 1-8 na lang ng buhay yung Torre. Kinailangan na ng babysitter dito si Donut, and now Chakno tries to escape. That's going to be the ult by Haze. Taanon, drawing a line, and all this time, hindi ganun ka-confident. Kahit na lahat ng miyembro ng Omega, majority nasa top lane, hindi makapag-turtle na libre si H2. Ganun ka rin nirespeto yung lineup ng Omega kasi nga, ang ganda rin ng early game ramp-up.
Yeah. And this means na Omega ay maging sobrang komportable sa game na to. Unlike the previous game kung saan hirap yung Olis, this time pwede siyang mag-roam around sa mapa. Ang laki na nalamang niya. And I'm pretty sure na nakadip din siya doon sa may top lane kung saan napatumba na lahat ng outer turret energy shield. So may extra gold yan na nakuha. Ngayon they're moving in for the turtle.
There's a pull by the Mamba. Outplayed, going 1v1 with the Lantern of H2 gets his man. And Chakno mo sa stun. 3v1 ngayon and Flicker used up on this Ruby. Ngayon, next to EVOS, sila naman ang babawi. Sila naman ang kukuha ng libreng gold dito sa top lane inhibitor. Top lane tier 1.
But the exchange is Omega Esports kuha dun sa may bottom lane. So, tama lang din yung palitan dito ng side ng Omega Esports at NXP. However, naubusan ng minions sa itong bottom lane na Omega Esports. So, nakabawi talaga ang NXP. Now, Donut. All of a sudden, may DHs na siya. And at 4 minutes, still pretty good timing for this Claude.
Makakagat siya. Yeah, and nabawi na nga eh. Even if that was the first blood, yung isang bisita na yun ng next level sa top lane, nahabol nila, na-close na yung gap.
Exactly.
Parang 500 na lang.
Yup. And this means na NXP EVOS kaya mo si Donut. By the way, Donut opted to go for Avarice na typically hindi na go-to ng mga Claude. Ooh! Thank you.
Oh. So this Renzio buying time again. Kanina nang 1v5 siya pero nasa late game na yun. Ngayon 4 minutes, kaya 3v1.
Yeah. Hindi pa kaya. Donut picked up, I didn't catch that pero baka boots niya yun. At 4 minutes and 45 seconds, maganda na yung estado ng gold lane ng NXP EVOS. We're talking about how difficult this Claude game will be kapag early game, but this time, maganda yung kanyang tempo. Nakakuha pa siya ng lane dito sa may mid, so pwede, binibigyan yata siya ng 2 lanes ng NXP EVOS. Then again, push bottom lane.
2v3 situation down here in bottom lane. And there's the Blazing Duet. Medyo makati na nga rin. between these two main damage sources ng next play EVOS, napa-retreat doon si Renzio at si Ryzen.
Yup. DHS na ang item ni Donut. So, pumupunit na to. Mga tinapad. Yun yung problema kapag natalunan siya dito ni Renzio.
And as we saw, based on the new patch, ladies and gentlemen, sobrang dali nang mang-grab-grab. After the split, almost instantaneous yan based on the new mechanic. Pero may tatatalunan siya dito ni Cadenza. Ryzen punished hard. Mapapatay siya doon ng dalawa dito and there's no response. Another turtle's gonna go over to next play EVOS kasi kulang din ang klase ng red ring. That's gonna be Shield going up for next play EVOS. Real manipulation, naghahanap, nagagrab-graban dito si Renzio. Na-blazing duet dun sa likod. Si Kapitan Kaidi. That's gonna be the battle mirror image out. Reshi nasakyan dito ni Renzio. Sapat ba ang damage? Dadalik yung ilalim ng turret. Down goes the Edith. Flicker out by Renzio. There's the punish. Phantom execution into the Thorn Rose. Kulang ng isang basic attack. Hindi pa napatay ni H2. John Paul Salonga walking away. No kills.
Well, Renzo was definitely safe by Chakno. Yung sinasabi natin na stun ng Ruby na nakaka-irita kung ikaw ay assassin going up against the Ruby. Yung pang-cancel, yung combo breaker na mechanic na yun. Habang kumuha si H2 ng orange buff, we'll see a little bit of the turtle fight that happened. You can see si Donut inultihan agad dito si Eve. And ito yung one of the reasons why we're saying na sagot yung Claude doon sa Eve because solely on that. Renzio able to get a kill onto the Edith, already showing na superior explainer talaga ang Blue.
Oh, real time. Round 2, how about it? Finally, Renzio goes down. Kinombo siya sa ilalim ng tier 1 in mid. Nakabawi ang next play EVOS doon. Where, by the way, nakakuha na sila ng gold lead. I think Outplayed has started joining fights more kaya hindi siya nakaka-farm masyado. Natatagalan siya mag-manage ng top lane. Ngayon dinala siya sa baba. And because of that, lamang na ang next play EVOS. Pero very small kasi mabawi na sila. Another potential kill onto Chakno. Mangilong survives. Backing out. Pero ito, initreten nila ang push sa mid. Ayaw umalis sa next play EVOS.
It's all about that push it's all about the mid lane para sa pares sa team sa to. Not giving up. One thing pala na masasabi ko dito about sa Popolin Kupa, it's good sa last pick para sa Omega Esports, but we forgot about the fact na masaya si H2 na merong Popolin Kupa sa side ng Omega Esports. Yung extra dashes, extra puncture during team fights. That one extra can mean the world para sa isang Lancelot in the latter portion of the game when the team fight does happen. This time, ang Lord ang pag-aagawan ng dalawang teams. And H2 already up with a Blade of Despair. Gagamitin nila to. Look at the positioning of Chakno as well as Outplayed. Pwede lang cowboy. Yun na nga, may lockdown sila!
Pinilit ang blazing duet. Nabuhay pa si Outplayed doon pero si Donut not in any shape to fight. That's going to be one major factor para sa next play EVOS. So say, wait lang mamaya na guys. Hindi pa natin to kaya. Pa-purple muna. H2.
May Lito Wanderer. Tsaka meron din siyang Purify. That's why he managed to survive that bake-off. Outplayed almost, but not quite. Ang nakita na natin nung mula kay Donut.
Oh, that's a nice job by Cadenza. Mapipick off dito si Renzio. Donut gets the kill and slowly but surely, ang ganda ng ramp up ng isang Claude into this mid-game. We're leaving the mid-game dahil 9 minutes in na. This is going to be an early Lord. Nasaan si Ryzen? No, I don't think they can contest this. It's very difficult.
Yeah, and that's wala rin naman dito sa area. But then again, ang NXP meron silang Claude. So pwede itong slowly nakakunin itong Lord. They are indeed doing that.
Another jump in and pull. Yakno coming in. Knock up via the Lord. That's going to be the Phantom execution. They need to get this. And there's the retry coming in. Perfect timing for H2. Pero real manipulation. Mahuli pa si Donut. Nasaan doon sa may boundaries ng real manipulation. And there's a Sanguine Cross keeping the name H2. Puncturing on through target after target. Tinudok, tinungog niya. Ang isa, dalawa. Pero may bawi pa pala. 1 for 2 so far. Pero naka-Lord ang next play EVOS doon.
Oh my God. Okay, so well done from NXP EVOS. No, na hinawakan talaga nila na masyadong malayo si Ryzen. 12 that out. Nakita nyo nung binugaw ni Chakno ang NXP EVOS, inultihan niya doon yung combo ng NXP, which was Edith plus Kufra. hindi binitawan ng NXP. Nag-back lang sila ng konti tapos nasalo ng isang member nila yung Lord kaya hindi nag-reset. And then eventually dahil super low na yung Lord, sila rin nasa advantage. And Tomax had to pop the ultimate. Ang ganda nung kanilang pag-collapse kay Donut kasi alam nila walang purify eh. So saktong-sakto yung kagat ni Outplay tapos hindi na nakatakas dahil na-stand doon sa boundary ng real world manipulation like you said. But yung Sanguine Claws was perfectly used by the side of NXP EVOS. Nakita natin mula kay Yenny Hayes na napigilan talaga niya yung additional kills ng Omega Esports punching.
Yep, and just like that, walang maisagot si Chuck nung nahuli siya ng combo after combo ng skills ng Next Play EVOS. And they opened up bottom lane, pero top lane bumabawi, trabaho lang dito. Si Ryzen, Mr. Sumagi, taken one. So, again, Wolf, I think, babalik na naman tayo sa point na Omega naman ang magka-spike. Kasi basta tama yung positioning ng isang Aulus, yun lang naman kalaban niya eh, mobility. Basta maganda ang lugar niya, he might be good. Undying Fury, placed here to stop the push. And yan sasaloy ni Renjo ang ult ni Apple Pisha, ni Hayes. We're looking for that spike for Omega. Yun ang bawi nila, pero next week was they're in control.
Up. Oh, wow. I really think that may small rivalry itong dalawang teams na to. So many times na nakita natin when Omega Esports go up against Next Play EVOS, nag-init talaga mga laban. And usually it ends up in a full series, man. Laging kung best of 3 on, it will end up 2-1 for sure in either team. At hindi ako magulat kung ganito yung mangyari, especially with how NXP is handling yung kanilang composition. It was very expensive. Meron silang Cecilion, meron silang Claude. Kailangan nila talaga pumunta sa late game. But so far, so good for their team. Sila yung nakakalamang at 12 minutes. And that's all that they are needing. And Hayes, nakakuha na nga siya ngayon ng kanyang purple buff, which means na madali niyang madedepensahan yung mga lates. Kaya niyang i-spam lang talaga yung kanyang mga spells.
Yep, now that we're talking about Hayes, kanina pa tayo donut ng donut. Kanina pa lang pinapansin yung Claude na kung paano siya nag-survive ng early, na-push siya, natetrete niya si Kaidik. Pero hindi natin napapansin na ang sakit na rin pala ng Cecilion. Sobrang threat na talaga ngayon ni Hayes. So Omega Esports, ang dami lang inisip, ang dami lang kailangang i-manage. And looking at the item game, kulang na lang ng isa pang full item. Well, pabuo na tong item ni Donut. Pero on the way na siya. And not to mention, maganda rin naman ang farm ni H2 dito. He hasn't died. Siya at si Hayes, hindi pa namamatay. Sobrang importante nun.
Very important. And nag-slow down yung ating laban. Finally, may DHS na si Outplay kasi he went for the defense build muna. Wind of Nature yung kanyang prioritize. This time, is gonna hit hard. In the DHS, pwede niyang bigyan yung Edith. Pwede niya i-focus yung Edith as well as the Kufra. Ito yung sinasabi natin na minsan kailangan mong bigyan yung mga nasa harap ng isang laban. And sometimes yun yung nagiging toka ng mga marksman. In the case of the Claude, ang kailangan naman niyang puntahan ay backlines kasi meron siyang PMI and he needs to manage itong si Etomax. That's why he went for the brute force breastplate. I think Wind of Nature din yung kanyang isusunod afterwards para at least makapag-duelo siya versus Olus as well as this Popolent Kupa. We'll see. Now, Chakno already tanking up, naka-tenacity siya, tapos meron na siya ngayong Radiant Armor, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, it's not a Radiant Armor. He went for Athena Shield for the magic defense against NXP EVOS. And now, meron na tayong Lord ulit. And everybody is trying to hide. Look at the positioning of the members of NXP EVOS. Orange buff ang gusto kong kunin ng ni H2.
Nanakawin nila to. And there's a backup from Oreshi. And now we see, ganito ka mga next play EVOS who at least in the positioning, no, they're willing to just go for the defensive items first. They're investing in the immortalities first. Kasi gusto lang patagalin yung laban. And so far, Cadenza gonna start up the fight. Might have been a little too soon. That's gonna be the pull-in. They're setting up for the claws. Ang dami kinatamaan. I-Renfio pa mapapasama. What a counter-engage. A push and pull back and forth. And just like that, talagang hindi yung laban na pwedeng kunin ng Omega dahil ang layo ni Renfio. Another free lord going over next to EVOS.
Sobrang ganda ng item na napili pala ni Donut dito. Instead of going for Wind of Nature, he went for Corrosion Scythe para meron talaga siyang way para hindi makatakas yung mga tanky heroes ng Omega Esports. Particularly this Ruby, this Glue. And also kapag eventually na ipag-duel siya kay Ryzen, mas lalamang siya sa laban at kaya niyang i-kite ng madali itong ating Olus. Talaga ng NXP. Na-punish ulit nila. And guess what? The main problem still for Omega Esports is the sanguine clause. Nakita natin na nung ginaw ng Omega Esports yung si Cadenza, nung tumalon si Cadenza, na-try nilang i-punish, medyo nagsama-sama sila, nagpigit-pigit sila with Venture needing to go up close and personal. It meant na swak na swak yung sanguine clause. And syempre may damage output na yung NXP EVOS. Now they're on the lead. Definitely, nasa kanila na ang lamang ng momentum, pati na rin ng ekonomiya ng laban na to.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
And just like that, all the waves perfectly synced, perfectly managed by NXP EVOS. An assault on all sides. Dedependahan naman sa baba dito ni Ryzen, yung Lord. So, at least signs of life, no? Ganun na kalakas yung Aulos natin. Nakapag-scale na siya, na kaya niya i-1v1 yung Lord at 14-15 minutes.
Still, wala na siyang ultimate dito, but it really can be just used dun sa pag-clear ng waves. And with all due fairness para sa Omega Esports, hindi sila nakuha ng inhibitor, pero wala na silang mga outer at inner turrets. We'll see. Mukhang nanakaw din ng purple buff itong NXP, which is just natural. Ibigay mo yan dun sa Lancelot para yung sarili nilang purple buff ay mapupunta doon sa Sicilian.
And this might be a fight that they're willing to force. There's the Mamba with the pole. Cadenza, mapapabagsak na dito. Another back impact in Sanguine Cross combo. Blazing the way dito kay Donut. Forced to BMI back. Pero ngayon mababa yung buhay ng sinakyan ni Renzio. Ryzen goes down. Still no trades. Pero ang mababa ng buhay ng next EVOS. But they're juggling it. They're juggling it. 2 for 1 so far. Si Oreshi pala ang trade para kay Renzio at Ryzen. And just like that, hindi makahanap ng bawi. Walang makapitalize ang Omega Esports. Panalo pa rin sa exchange ang next play.
Sa itong melee-based composition ng Omega Esports na kailangan nilang lumapit with Chakno, Regio, as well as Ryzen, sobrang napapunish itong Sicilian. Sanguine Class again, thwarting yung attack ng Omega Esports. Tapos ang ganda ng timing ni H2 going for that kill doon kay Ryzen nung alam niyang wala nang spells na maibabato si Ryzen, tsaka siya pumunta doon and finishing it off with retribution damage per second. And that means na 5-0 and 2 na ngayon itong si H2. Top of all the items that he has, War Axe, tapos may Endless Battle and Malefic Roar, ang sakit na niyan, and then additional Wind Talker for even more damage. Finish it off with a Blade of Despair. Everything is doing well para kay H2. Nakakuha na siya ng kanyang potion na din, and they're looking to end this game. Pwede nilang hintayin yung 18-minute mark. And Donut already starting this, pero obviously re-reset lang din na yan. Unless,
yeah, aabot naman. Aabot naman. Chakno though, he picked up the Blade Armor. So, nasagot sila yung Donut problem, pero si Apple P siya pa rin eh. Si Bataaron, si Hayes pa rin, napakasayang lang. Nilapos sa kita, Ryzen burst it down! Oh, ang laking loss nun! Ang sakit nun, and now Blazing the Whip, maaga. Buburst down si Chakno dito. Sanguine Claws, gonna take him down! Hayes gets another 2 free kills for next play EVOS. Split team fights, not for them. Hindi magandang sitwasyon yon. Dahil next play EVOS, sobrang lamang nila. Isa na namang Lord. Possibly Wolf, Lord for the finish.
Oh my. It definitely looks like it. Yung late game prowess ng NXP EVOS ay full potential na. Leo, they have Sicilian and Claude. Sobrang lakas ng kanilang firepower sa ngayon. For Omega Esports, mid-game yung kanilang spike. Itong Olus, maganda naman siya sa late game in a way. Pero kung kumpara mo yan sa Claude Sicilian, ako hindi niya kakayanin.
Oh, hindi nakasakay si Renzio, walang nakuha ng grab. They're struggling to defend these lanes. They're struggling to stay alive, pero ngayon fully recovered. They're all respond. Pero nag-respond din si Lord. 15 seconds in, hindi pa tapos ang dilubyo. May kalbaryo pang hinaharap ang Omega Esports. What are their options here to defend? Anong plano nila dito dapat?
Ultimate for sure ni Ryzen. Pwede niyang ibabad para dun sa mga minions. And have him support. Chakno siya yung bahala mag-defend. Of course, meron silang Eve for the defense. So, meron naman talagang hope para sa depensa ng Omega Esports. But this is playing not to lose. Tignan natin para siya approach ng NXP.
Yep, this is a very difficult situation. And look at this! The full combo! Blazing the web plus the ult! And that's going to be one down. Renzio going. Ryzen, may napap siyang isang mortality doon. He's still gonna wail there. The winter truncheon. And there's the jump in. Burst it down. Si Cadenza, mga final hit. And the Lord is still standing. May waves pa rin dito, pero mababa ang buhay ni Hayes. Mababa ang buhay ni Apple Picha. Walang na-trade dito ang Omega Esports muli. 2 inhibitors, 2 kills, no casualties. Next to EVOS, happy to leave this for the next Lord. 80 seconds away.
Oh, yeah. Save for the immortality, sobrang ganda nito. You can see na yun talaga yung melee comp ng Omega Esports sa kailangan nilang lumapit. Sobrang daling i-punish ang NXP. To the point na eto nga Kufra ay siya na nga talaga yung sobrang nauuna. Typically, mag-aabang ka pa talaga ng tamang moment mo, but in that particular clash, nauna na doon si Cadenza. He knows na mayroong iba pang ways para makapunch yung NXP dahil meron pa rin Edith, meron pa rin Cecilion. Nakakuha sila na push sa may bottom lane. Super duper happy with the result of this. At in 50 seconds, the next Lord will come anyways. That's all they can do. All they need to do right now is to close it out.
Yeah. Time is on next play EVOS side. Omega Esports, ito na yun eh. Like, most likely, ito na yung final form nila. Approach na lang ang kaya nila i-tweak. Next play EVOS, peak performance na to. So, at 21 minutes, if anything, lumalakas pa si Hayes dahil sa stacks na nakukuha niya. So, Omega's waiting for a miracle. Omega's looking for that small mistake. Kasi, di ba, Wolf, back-to-back, ni pick-off wala eh. Hirap na hirap ang Omega humanap.
Exactly. At this point, uy!
Oh,
Nakasabi lang na!
Excuse me!
Disgusters first it!
What? Na-pick off si H2!
Man!
To be fair, nabasa ng Omega yon. Kanina pa nandun si H2. Kanina niya pag ginagawa yung approach na yon. And that's gonna be a jump onto Chaknu. Mabubuhay ba siya? Answer yes, he still has an immortality. And that's going to be blazing duet already. Real revelation. Cancelled. Stop. Oh, outplay. Patatalunan. Mahold yan. Tyrant's Rage into on revenge. And that's going to be the immortality. Bursted down by Hayes. 1-for-1 so far. Mahirap. That was a very, very key member of Omega that they took down. But Oreshi gets his ultimate pop. Undying Fury. Keeping them down. That's the slows. That's the flip. Oreshi knocking him off. But Omega, ito gets him one. Kaidik going for the 2-for-1 trade. So far, Omega Esports still alive. Ito yung pinakauna lang win in a long time. Pero wait, hindi pa tapos. Ang next play, there's immortality. Back onto the Mamba. Chaknu. Joshua Mangino gonna go down here. That's the blazing the west. Cross the knockup. And that's gonna be 3 down. May naka-respond na ulit. Wait lang. Boy pa, Omega Esports just managing the waves. Nako, ang ganda ng timing yung next play, Wolf. They're all gonna be back in time for this final Lord. Possibly final Lord. Ang apat.
Yeah, super duper good. Tapos walang immortality si Chaknu if ever. Sobrang bilis nilang ulit ito. We can see na ang nangyari, nagkaroon ulit ng pendulum eh. Parang itong pendulum wherein kapag nakakuha ng isang pick of isang team, tapos nag-overextend sila, mapupunta ng sobrang rubber band pala. Hindi pala pendulum, rubber band siya dun sa opposing end kasi magre-respawn na yung unang na-pick off. And that's exactly what happened in this game. Naubusan ng firepower ang Omega Esports and now NXP. They have got the advantage. Game-ending Lord for sure. Tingnan natin kung kaya pa nilang depensahan. 3 lanes ang magtutulak. At may kasama pang extra buffs. Just like an orange buff. Around this Lord area. And walang immortalities. Apart from Ryzen ang side ng Omega.
Wait lang. This is like that movie 300. They're trying to defend this one lane. Nag-arap sila ng magandang depensa. Cadenza, umikot-ikot, nag-stretching. Wala muna sa Tyrant's Rage. And there you go. Renzio getting hit with the back claws. Puncture on through with the Torn Road. There's the knock-up. Delikado si Chaknu. Blazing duet. Papasok. Makakapatay sila ng isa. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. It's all she wrote. Next to EVOS. Even the score, 1-1. Wolf, sabi nga natin, kapag NXP laban sa Omega, talagang makakita tayo ng game number 3.
Yeah, this is expected. Niready ko na sarili ko for this and I want it to happen for sure. Hindi pwedeng matapos na lang ang kampanya ng NXP EVOS with a 2-0 mula sa Omega Esports. We are going to a game